think you should change this.
Why?
Because I can't stop watching it.
Change it to what?
I don't know. This isn't good for me. If you want me to pay attention, then don't put that on.
I know how to get you to not pay attention, babe. Michael Peterson. Hello, hi, welcome to Terrible Person Premium. Kate immediately has a question.
No, I don't have a question. I have a statement.
Okay, which
An
statement?
opinion.
Okay. His
Michael
eyebrows are crazy?
Michael Peterson is Morty. If Morty was a real person.
From Rick and Morty?
Yeah, or no, he's Rick. I mean, the old guy. What? Wait, Rick is the old guy?
Mike, that guy.
Yes, he's Rick.
Why do you say that?
Because look at his fucking teeth.
Are they crazy?
They're little yellow nubbies.
Does
They're disgusting.
Michael Peterson has crazy teeth? Weird.
Look at him.
Okay, so we changed American Ninja Warrior because I don't know if I'm going to leave it in the beginning, but Caitlin said it was too stimulating. She couldn't not watch it. And literally the first thing.
Did you see that hot boy firefighter climb up that wall?
Yeah, dude.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't be distracted by that. Because then you're like, Kate.
What if I was like, did you see that fly ass bitch run down those dominoes?
Which one? The one
What
with
if
the little pom poms on the side of her head?
Did you see that little girl? The fly ass little girl? You know, the one that we weren't sure if she was 18? Did you see her?
Yes, I did. I don't think you have to be 18 because it said the one kid was 15.
Yeah, that chick had tattoos though. And that's felony.
Well, you can still get a tattoo with your parents' consent some places.
That's bullshit.
Well, I'm just saying.
I think it's that's like you can't go in and buy fucking cigarettes with a parent permission slip.
I think you used to be able to.
You used to be able to go and say, my dad needs cigarettes.
Yeah, or you could send like a 5-year-old to the store and be like, get mommy some cigarettes.
Yeah. I feel like I bought cigarettes for my dad, but I feel like it was after I was 18. So we turned on The Staircase, starring Michael Peterson.
AKA Rick.
I don't see it. Yeah, I guess I do kind of see it.
The crazy eyebrows.
And the mouth. It's the lot in the mouth. Yeah, so I read a story today that the United Methodist Church today said that now you can have a gay pastor, which is sick.
So
I don't care.
Does by like them okaying gay clergy, does that also okay like, the supposed child abuse stuff?
Well, I don't know if it's as
or
widespread.
Or does that not go on in the Methodist
I feel
church?
like it's not as widespread. I feel like the sexual abuse and shit's more in like youth groups and stuff in those type of churches. I feel like okay. So there's obviously a lot of gay priests, right?
Yeah, there has to be.
No, but I mean like because becoming a priest is not having to answer questions about your sexuality. So I feel like there might be like a generation of priests who became priests because they were like, I'm gay, and it's easier to become a priest than it is to be openly gay, right?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like this loophole socially where you can be like, oh, I'm a priest. Why aren't you married, Alan?
Yeah.
Well, I'm a priest. It's easier than being like, I'm going to a fucking bathhouse, biker bar, get my asshole blown out. Tuesday through Sunday, 6 to 10 p.m.
It would have been pretty crazy, though, to be like a homosexual back in the day.
You said that like a scientist. A homosexual.
A homosexual.
In what regard?
Okay, nowadays, like, it's almost trendy to be like part of the LGBTQIA plus community.
Dang, you got all the letters.
Yeah.
Shit.
So
I couldn't repeat those letters back to you.
Do you think that the amount of gay people has increased? I mean, obviously the population has increased, but do you think that it's in like same ratios as before?
People who are actually gay, let's be clear, people who are actually gay or people who are...
Yeah, people who are actually gay, not people who are just like doing it for attention.
Right.
Because they're going through a phase in middle school or whatever.
That is a big thing. So I feel like the people who are actually gay it's probably about the same. Because if you're born, we're born straight. That's how we feel.
Mm-hmm.
We're born attracted to. You're attracted to very handsome men with small penises, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I'm attracted to the most beautiful woman in the world.
Mm-hmm.
My future bride. My beautiful angel.
31 days.
31 days. So, yeah, so if you're like the people born that way, I feel like it's probably all the same. With population, it probably increases a little bit. So now that there's 8 billion people, yeah, probably more gay people than there were in the 50s when there were only, 5 billion?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but proportionally.
But I'm saying, proportionally.
Yeah.
Whatever. Do you think it's still the same?
But I think there's a lot more people who they see the attention that it brings and say, well, that's something I can get on board with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of the gender identity stuff might be kind of in that realm too. Where you're like, oh, so-and-so got a lot of attention when she transitioned to male, and all she does is wear a backwards baseball hat and an oversized sweatshirt, basketball shorts.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's just more comfortable every day. Not only in her body, but also in the clothes that she inhabits. So they see that and they go, I'm going to do that. Maybe. Yeah. And also everybody's praising, people for these big life accomplishments of like coming out as ... Maybe they're like, I need one of those.
I was just curious what your thoughts were.
Yeah, I don't know.
Now that it's become obviously more accepted.
Yeah, I thought you meant like what it was like being gay back in the day when you.
No, but also, just having to like sneak around back in the day. Like, what did they do? Like, I think that kind of would be interesting.
Oh, I agree.
To have more background on.
Yeah, because
like how they snuck around and like where they would meet up and like what was like the norm for like the gay community back then, sort of thing.
But it's like gay guys also. There's like a sect of gay guys who are the type of they're like ravenous gay. You know what I mean? The shredded,
where they're just like very promiscuous,
shredded old guys and mustaches that just go to parties and like jump in a pile of people, or like that kind of gay guy. Like I know tons of those guys.
Yeah.
Shout out to all.
I mean, I don't. I'm glad you do. That's comforting.
Shout out to all my friends.
Jesus Christ, Grant. I know a ton of guys like that.
No, I told you my first thing I went to here was Pride, and I was helping serve beer at the gay man's choir and swim team were selling beer.
Like it was a all-in-one. They were a choir swim
I think
team?
The choir wasn't big enough to just do it by themselves, so I think the swim team also helped out. It was yeah, but I was friends with the choir
was like
fellas.
Singing in the pool.
Yeah. And they wore their Speedos to serve beer. And I was just hanging out in like cargo shorts and like a Hawaiian shirt. Like, hey, what's up, guys?
God.
Everybody's so friendly.
You probably had like a fucking full beard and looked like a terrorist too at the time.
I think I was probably in that lane at the time. But
I feel like you were in that lane for a little too long.
I slide back and forth into that one. But
no, not anymore.
I feel like there's like just in that group of guys, like the 10 dudes that were serving beer, like 4 of them were like the jump of the pile. It's kind of gay.
Were they trying to get you to switch sides?
No. I also wasn't. I didn't throw on my charm, I could have. I could have landed 8 out of 10 of those dudes.
I mean, you did land me, so.
Yeah.
I think you're doing pretty good for yourself.
I am doing very good.
I'm just kidding.
Very good. What was I going to say? Yeah, that would be tough because those guys existed back in the medieval times when you had to sneak around to be gay. So were there piles, hidden secret piles somewhere of just gay dudes in the woods? Just
yeah, and like supposedly like back in like ancient Greek and Roman times and stuff, there were like tons of gay people, and
but
it
was the norm.
Yeah, and it was like everyone knew about it, and it was like accepted, and it was fine.
Did you know the Spartans? Did you know they were like fucking kids and stuff? Did you know about that?
Having sex with kids?
Yeah.
No, I knew they had sex with like each other, and then they like raped women and
shit.
Well,
but like the boys that became the Spartans, like the 300, they were like, you get power by getting power, sort of thing. So there were questionable relationships with some of those young boy soldiers.
Oh.
Plus, also, you're out, you're out in the field a lot. It's Brokeback Mountain situation. I don't know why the Spartans were gay. I just know they were gay. That's how I'm going to end this.
Maybe it's because like
the podcast.
Well, maybe it's because how like back then it's like people I think were more just like open and free about like having sex and stuff.
Back then, back in like Rome.
Yeah.
Like
ancient times. So maybe it's just because of that.
If you think about it, the world was pretty tight. Like Aristotle and Socrates and those guys, they just fucking go outside.
There was like all sex fiends.
Yeah.
They just needed it all the time.
They like go out and have a glass of wine and like stare at stars and then suck each other's dicks.
But I mean, also think about it because it's like, besides like working, it's like, what else would you do for fun? Like, I mean, yeah, you can go to dinner or whatever, like eat together, but it's like there was no television. They didn't really have like a ton. I mean, they had like theater and shit like that, but it's like they didn't really have like a ton of entertainment. So they're just like, let's have sex.
Have you ever heard of the guy Dennis Keller, Caitlin?
I don't believe so.
Dennis Keller, I'm not sure where he lived. I think it was Arkansas or something like that, but he was this guy that was married with a daughter, probably 18-year-old daughter, and he was probably in his 40s, and he built this bunker in the woods. His wife she did arts and crafts, so she was at home making these necklaces and beaded bracelets and stuff, and he was in the woods building a bunker. And he built this like 2-story bunker underground. It's really pretty impressive considering what he did it with and how he did it. But the whole time he had a video camera, like a camcorder, and he was making vlogs. But I don't think he uploaded anything to YouTube. I think he just was recording them and putting them on a hard drive. So he'd go out in the woods, come home, spend the night with his wife and daughter, then go to work, and then go out to the woods and work on his bunker. And he kept talking about this plan. He kept talking about this thing in these videos because I watched a video and they're all cut together. And he's just like, nobody's ever done this before. I'm just doing something really interesting and, going back to nature. And he's like talking about how he's building these shelves. And he's like, 2 weeks. 2 weeks, the plan will be fully realized and we're going to be rocking and rolling here. And he's like, okay, now I'm building this support system for the, the beam of the ceiling of the bunker,
Yeah.
6 more days, guys, blah, blah, blah. And then all this stuff, building another thing, digging a trench. He's like, tomorrow's the day. And
so was it like a nice bunker or was it just like a hole in the ground?
It's hole, but with like, he built all this stuff, but it was just all for this master plan, this like thing. And then one day the police get called out to his house and it's on fire. His house is burning down. And it's about the 2-week plan.
Yeah.
If you're following along in the video, you're like, oh shit, this is the plan. So they put out the fire and they find his wife and daughter shot in the head and then lit on fire.
I don't know why I laughed.
But the thing that's crazy is he tried to do this like accelerant explosion thing that would have been really dangerous, but it was supposed to burn up the computer where he had all of his video vlogs.
Yeah.
So they found his vlogs and they started triangulating the location of his bunker to figure out where it was. They couldn't find him, but in this video they show he's about to do the executions.
Yeah.
And he's like, hey guys.
So he videoed that?
No, I don't know if he videoed that, but he videoed himself describing like, tomorrow's the day or next week is the big week. Things are all going to be different. And he goes through and gives this whole speech and then it shows take 2. And he does the same thing, second take, but changes like a couple things. He did it like 3 or 4 times and he kept all the takes. And so they're like, boy, this guy sucked on camera while they're, investigating and while they're showing you the stuff. They're just like, yeah, this guy would have been a terrible YouTuber, basically. That's like their post-mortem dig. They're like, come on. But they ended up triangulating the location based on his videos and finding the bunker. And he had a little chimney, and it had smoke coming out of it, and that's how they found him, was because he had a wood fire, and then there was a big standoff. I don't know if he made it out, but it was really interesting. Kind of.
So was it just like, where was the bunker in relation to his house?
Like, in the woods, but it was like probably like 4 or 5 miles.
Oh, okay.
Nothing crazy, but no one knew where it was because it was underground in the forest. Just like, holy shit, that's cool.
That'd be wild to just like come, like, what if you were just walking in the woods one day and you just like came across somebody's fucking underground bunker? Like, be like,
that'd be wild.
Like, what would you do? Would you just keep moving? Just
Especially like, if it was,
I saw nothing.
If like the door was open and it was empty, you'd be like, well, I gotta look.
Right?
I'm not gonna not look at this. What did we watch? We watched that movie, Come and Play. Was that what it was called?
Come Play.
Come Play with Gillian Jacobs.
Yeah.
Movie was good.
Good movie. I like.
It's like a scary movie for little kids, but it's actually, it's like PG-13. Is that what we heard? Yeah, PG-13, and it's fucking pretty creepy.
Yeah, it was creepy.
It's well executed.
It was good because it wasn't like gory. It was just spooky, and it wasn't like about ghosts either.
Yeah, it was just something.
It was just like
really original story.
Spooky.
It was literally about a scary story.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And an iPad, basically.
Pretty much. It was like scary score. It was like something you'd read in Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, almost.
Yeah, it was a little meatier. Like, felt, because did you see the Scary Stories movie?
I think we started watching it together, didn't we? And then
I don't remember.
We like stopped, or I fell asleep or something.
I don't remember.
I think we started it, but never finished it.
I think that's how I'm going to be with The Veil, starring Elizabeth Moss. It's so Elizabeth Moss is like a double agent on this show, right? She's something.
Yeah. Well, we don't know.
They don't tell you shit. They just give you all this information of people you don't care about.
She's just like a spy for hire.
Yeah.
You don't really know who she works for or with.
But she's a real badass chick, right? Is that the impression I got?
Yeah.
Kind of carefree badass, but thorough and good.
Yeah.
But the problem I had is like she's literally like manhandling like adult men running in to attack someone, and she's doing fucking karate on them.
Yeah.
Kia. I don't know. I didn't love it. I don't think I'm gonna watch anymore.
Like the one like, I don't know, probably like 225-pound like muscle man security guard like punched her in the ribs.
Yeah.
I'm like, how the fuck are you not like
the ground?
You
would have 5 broken ribs. You would not be able to. No. Yeah.
Like, if that guy punched me, I might be dead. I don't know.
Also, it just seems below her. You know what I mean? Like, the story doesn't seem interesting enough to be an Elizabeth Moss joint. You know what I mean? It just seems
maybe
like
she's just like, I just need to cash a fucking paycheck.
Yeah, I need to get this Hulu money.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe that's what that is. I also, I don't love her doing the British accent.
I don't know how she talks.
Seems unnatural.
The whole thing seems unnatural.
Well, she was born in Los Angeles, but she has dual citizenship to the UK, so I'm assuming one of her parents is from there. But I'm guessing that doesn't mean that she would have an accent if you're born in California.
Born in California.
You know, like, I don't.
I was listening to an interview with Paul Thomas Anderson. Do you know who that is?
Am I supposed to?
Maybe. He directed a bunch. He's a director. He did Boogie Nights. He did There Will Be Blood, The Master.
Oh, God.
Mystic Pizza. Not Mystic Pizza. Licorice Pizza. He's a Phantom Thread. He's done a lot of really, really great movies. And
I haven't seen any of them except The Master, and I didn't like that one.
You would love Boogie Nights. Boogie Nights is sick. Very good movie. But anyway, he's got a style. He's got this vibe. He tells really, really good stories in a really epic way. And he was saying he's tired of seeing projects come out that is a 90-minute story that's stretched out into 9 episodes.
Right. Me too.
And I think there's this whole thing happening where the networks obviously want you to make a TV show, you know?
Yeah.
But not everything needs to be a TV show.
No.
A story can be 90 minutes, 2 hours, and still be a really great full story. And I hope that comes back because I'm really tired of watching 7 episodes of something.
Yeah, I agree. I also feel the same way on like the mini-series documentary things that they do where it's like 3 or 4 parts and it's like each one's like an hour to 90 minutes long.
What was
like,
the one we just watched that was like that?
The What Jennifer Did?
What Jennifer Did was a documentary. That was 90 minutes. That was a 1 part, wasn't it? Or was that 2 parts?
No, that was 2 parts, I think, at least.
Oh, I thought it was just 1. What was there was another one we watched where, it was I liked it, but I just was like, let's get it over with. Mary-Kate Olsen played, what's her name, Candy?
Mary-Kate. Yeah, the other Elizabeth
Olsen, yeah.
The non-twin.
And that was 5 episodes or 6 episodes. It's like, come on.
I thought that was good, though. That's different. That was like an actual like acting mini-series. That's different.
Oh, I thought
I'm talking about like the fucking documentary miniseries that are 4-part, like 60 to 90 minute pieces.
Yes.
About one subject, and you're like
you're talking real shit.
You don't need to spend 5 hours on this subject. You could have done this in an hour and a half.
Well, a perfect example is Making a Murderer season 2 could have been a movie. It should have been 90 minutes. Hey, we don't have anything.
Yeah.
It could have been a YouTube video, actually.
I think I agree with that.
I honestly think
there needs to be more documentary movies, less documentary series / mini-series.
If you guys are looking for a really good documentary to watch, Meet Me in the Bathroom is really sick. And obviously the Staircase.
We're actually watching one right now. The Staircase. It's like, what is this, 6 episodes? It's
like 11 episodes.
This fucking talking.
I think the Staircase is long, and there are parts where I don't like it because it's like the kids talking, and I'm like, I just want to know about like the trial. But I think the Staircase is long, but I think it's excellent. I think it's A+, warts and all.
I don't know.
Well, you've never watched it like through.
No, I haven't because it's just too much. I don't need to know every single detail of the case, I guess.
Also, the Jinx, babe. Jinx Part 2 is coming out.
Is that the
Robert Durst?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Did you finish that one?
Yeah, I think so.
Where he's whispering to himself?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He's like, yes, you fucking did it.
And he basically confessed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to Robert Durst. I know he's a premium subscriber. I see his name all the time in the comments.
He's also the one that
Grant, I love your podcast.
He called his dog or something Sweetsy. And so that's why I call Scott Sweetsy now.
It's great.
He's like Sweetsy. Even though he's like a fucking cold-blooded murderer.
Killed like at least 3 people.
He like called like an animal Sweetsy.
Robert Durst, if you're not in business with him or married to him, probably the coolest guy.
Yeah, unless he's trying to kill you.
Yeah, that's what I mean. If you're just like...
Unless you're his old man neighbor that he murdered.
I feel like if I go to RJ's Cigars right across the street to like smoke a cigar, that's the type of guy I'd meet there. Is like a Robert. Like that's the caliber Robert Durst. He's just like a...
I could see that.
Hey, what's going on? What are we doing? But if he doesn't like you, forget it. Because you remember like his brother-in-law being like, yeah, he was a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
He talked down to all of us all the time. So yeah.
I still think about that sometimes, like randomly. Like I literally thought about it the other day as I was driving home.
Thought about what?
Like just murderers and like how like in your everyday life, like do you come in contact with a murderer?
Definitely.
And it's just like it's fucking crazy to think about.
I would think every day you're in the vicinity of at least one killer.
Or even they don't even have to be a killer,
active, but like have killed.
That's terrifying. But somebody also just like a rapist or somebody who's like, you know, violently like assaulted somebody
100%.
or something like that. Like that's also scary. And
That's
it's just
wh-
like you probably come in contact with multiple types of those people every day.
I listen to hardcore conspiracy podcasts, right? Like really intense shit, and a lot of it's about trafficking and about these really seedy organs and adrenochrome, all this shit. And I'm walking around one day and I'm listening to this guy talk about kids getting abducted and people getting abducted from stores. And I'm walking around the grocery store and he's like, if you're ever out in public, and I'm out in public and I'm high and I'm looking around, and he's like, look around, and he was like, at least one of those persons is going to be a registered sex offender, a killer, or
like
whatever else. Yeah. Oh, speaking of killer in plain sight, when we were at Target before I had my meltdown, we were walking down the, I believe, crackers and cookies aisle.
Yeah.
Well, a nice young associate team member was stocking the shelves.
We didn't have any interaction with this woman, and she was just like in the aisle that we were in. And we got the stuff that we needed, and then we were like leaving the aisle. And as we were passing her, she was like, "You guys have a great day." And then Grant's response was, "Thanks." I'm just like, "Thank you."
No, it's probably more.
You too.
Thanks.
But it was literally like he whispered it. Thanks. And I'm like, that was fucking creepy. If I said that, if I told somebody, "Hey, I hope you have a good day," and they went back, thanks. I'd be like, they're gonna fucking murder me. Like, I'm gonna go out to my car later and that person's gonna be waiting for me to kill me. I wonder if she thought about that after that happened.
What kind of car do you drive? I found one of your bobby pins.
Where?
No, that's what I'd say to the girl.
Oh.
Is this yours? I found this bobby pin. There's blood on it. I'm sorry, it must have been one of my other lady associates.
Oh, I think that's my fiance.
I think that's my, rest in peace.
My ex-fiance.
And you're like, Grant, I'm right here.
Great, you fucking creep.
Did you see Diddy tried to hold royalties over Danity Kane's heads to keep allegations and abuse quiet? Do you remember Danity Kane?
Yes, the band.
He
They
said,
were on that show.
At home, 'cause it's 11:30
No.
and the club is jumping,
No.
jumping. Can't say you got a man, say you got a man.
Oh my god, shut it. They were on Making the Band or whatever, right?
'Cause you a bugaboo. You bugging what you bugging me, you bugging me, and you say it ain't cool. And it's not hot that you be calling me, stressing me, stop. At my mom's house.
What was Danny Kane's big hit?
I can't tell you. I guess I could.
As I remember listening to it.
I remember.
day,
I remember
but,
making hit. Was it
couldn't-
called Making His Band? Was that what it was called?
Jesus fucking Christ! You don't listen to a goddamn word I say.
Babe.
I said.
What'd you say? Do you remember this song?
Yeah.
I think this was the first album.
Jim Johnson. This bad boy. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yes. This
All
is
right.
the one I was thinking of.
Same. Okay, so they basically, the blonde girl, the annoying blonde girl from Making
Aubrey
the Band.
Day.
Yeah.
She's not annoying.
What do you mean?
I don't think she's annoying.
She was annoying as fuck on the show.
She's the one who, like, fucking, he made her keep running after she, like, popped her knee out of socket.
No, but she's the one who was like, I can't sing. Remember that? She was not confident about her voice, and then the cool black girls were like, no, you kind of can sing. Then she went in the studio, and then she was like playing with a track, and she was like, I can't sing. And she was like crying. I was like, you're the worst. So anyway, she was on, she was being interviewed or on a podcast or talking to a wall, and she said that she basically was going to blow up Diddy's like allegations against him that she and people she knew had. She was going to like say something. And he said, well, you're not going to get your Danity Kane royalties if you tell this story. I'm holding that over your head. Meanwhile, the Danity Kane, like the value of those particular songs, it's like the equivalent of like $400.
Really?
Yeah. Like no value. Like no value. And that's what he was holding over their heads. And she was like, so fuck it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I thought that was interesting.
Wow.
Long way to get there for Danity Kane for that little bit, but
I totally forgot about that band, that show.
I've been watching a lot of trench warfare videos on the internet.
Oh, that's fun.
It's really not.
Yeah, I know.
It's the only way I can describe it is it's like
pretty brutal what they did to each other.
No, I'm talking 2024 trench warfare.
Oh.
Yeah. Very wild.
What do they do now?
It literally, the guy's wearing a fucking GoPro and he's got a machine gun and he's just going through and hiding in different areas and guys are running past and he's just going tick, 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 tick. You just see guys just fall on their face and die.
Huh.
And the one, it looks like fucking Goldeneye. Literally looks identical to a Goldeneye level.
I kind of want to see some of it.
Here, let me pull it up on my phone for you, Caitlin. Do you have anything to say?
I'm surprised that they're not using more like gas and like chemical shit.
I think they're blowing a lot of shit up. I think that's the more effective.
And having just like just having like a fucking robot that's like stationed there with a machine gun instead of a person or something, you know? And
right.
They're just like, or they're using like drones or
I think ultimately
shit like that.
I think ultimately like
but
most wars are going to turn out in like a few years if we're still around to be like fucking robot versus robot instead of people.
Yeah, that's kind of what I think too. But I guess that at the end of the day, there are still things that you're going to need to have like actual people like on the ground
for sure.
But yeah, I just think it's kind of wild that they're not like utilizing more of that shit that they used to back in the day, and then also now with like the new technology, and just have somebody like fucking sitting in a room like 5,000 miles away just blowing people up.
That's the other thing. I saw a video of a Russian soldier filming the aftermath of like an air raid, I guess, where you just carpet an area with bombs, and it's just weird because there's just like pieces of people, like thousands of people. And he's just walking, filming. And
so that was like they did that to the Ukraine?
I think that's a
Ukraine did that to them.
Yeah. I feel like they did that to the Ukraine. I don't know. Maybe.
I mean, like, what is... I'm not trying to be, like, political here by bringing this up. But, like... I know we're sending a shit ton of stuff to the Ukraine, but like you don't hear about like anything that they're doing to fuck up the Russians. It's still just like you hear about the Russians still fucking up Ukraine.
Every 3 months you hear, major Ukraine victory today. But yeah, you never really hear about it.
Like, good thing.
Yeah,
good
dude.
thing you guys have all those weapons and money and fucking.
Here's the thing: is if my parents paid for fucking something. Lessons.
You'd want to see results.
You would want to see and progress.
Right. And it's like that shit's are they any closer to fucking ending that war over there?
Who knows, dude?
Like I don't.
Oh, here you go.
Not trying to be political with this. I'm just genuinely curious.
No, it's okay. So I'm going to pass you my phone here, Caitlin. Describe what you're seeing.
He's walking through a tunnel.
Yeah.
An underground tunnel. Oh.
They kill a guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, he just killed. Isn't it crazy? He just falls flat. Pop, pop.
So they're in the same tunnel as them.
No, they like infiltrated. They like got into.
Wow.
Killed another guy.
Another guy.
Isn't it crazy though? They just run out and they just shoots them.
Yeah, this is crazy. And then there's another guy.
Yeah.
And they're just shooting at each other right now.
I'll tell. Okay. I mean, you got it pretty much, right? Let me say what this is. This is Trench War. This is the 73rd NSOC June 2023. I guess you can look that up probably on Reddit somewhere if you want to see it. It is interesting. The thing that I think is interesting is those soldiers are what, like 23, 24, maybe 18? Who knows? That window.
Probably mostly very young.
And you think everything you did in your life for those 24 years was to get you here, to die in this moment.
Oh, Grant.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean, though? It was all a journey to here. And that to me like makes my head hurt. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck.
I mean, it's sad, but you know that like most people go into, I know I'm speaking for like here in America. I don't know so much about other countries, but I know most people here in America, when you join the military because you know that like you can get like a free education that way, or it's like a way to better yourself.
100%.
So I don't think you're necessarily thinking about like, oh, I'm probably going to die. You're mostly just thinking about the end result.
No, I mean,
like,
I just think like I guess what I'm saying is you made all these meticulous decisions, right? You made all these things.
Like you did everything right, and that's what happened.
You navigated life, and then literally you decided to go down this one hallway, and you didn't look to your right, and you just got shot in the head.
Yeah.
Sick way to die, because it's probably fast, probably terrifying because you're hunting someone who's hunting you, which can't be a good feeling.
No.
I don't know. Trench warfare is bad, guys. Let's see. I got my tux all handled. That was nice.
I had to nag Grant a bit for that, but
No, you didn't.
we got it done.
I went to the place because my thing has always been I needed a tux in 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
I get it that weekend usually when I need a tux. It's only a couple days notice. So what happened is you got in my head and you were like, I was planning on doing it like a week ago. And then I just did whatever. So you were like, oh, you're not going to be able to get one.
I didn't say you wouldn't be able to get one. I'm just saying, like, typically,
Right.
based off of all the timelines I'm reading, like, they have it reserved at minimum 3 weeks ahead of time.
Here's what I found out. So I walk in and I go to the guy, and his name was Bruce. I talked to him on the phone, nice guy. And he's like, Amanda's going to help you today. I was like, well, fuck you, Bruce. Men's Warehouse, Bruce. Great guy, nice guy, super big dude, scary guy, big old man. You're like, you're seal. You know what I mean?
Or a spirit also.
No, I'm not gonna say that. So he's like, you're gonna be working with Amanda. I'm talking to her. She has kind of no sense of humor when I first meet her, and I'm like, great, this is my experience.
Yeah, it's
fitted.
like talking to me.
No, but it was.
Why'd you say Kate?
Oh, what? What are you talking about? What conversation you listened to? I didn't stop.
You said Kate.
So she was just kind of whatever, and then she started to warm up a little bit, and I was saying, well, my fiance said, I need to get in here ASAP to handle this, and she's like, well, it's good. It's a good thing you did. And I go, just so I know, like, I'm not planning on getting married again. I'm not having to plan on doing this again. But in the future, like, wedding planning, when should I come in for a wedding? And she was like 6 to 8 months out. And I was like, what? And I was like, what if it's like a small wedding? And she was like 3 to 4. Usually is what we recommend. And I'm like, what about people who just want to come in and rent a tux for like a weekend? And she was like, oh yeah. She was like, this is different. You just need your one tux. You're guaranteed to have it. No problem. She was like, one's easy. And she said, what's cool is you're a wedding party. So if you were coming in during prom season, they would put the wedding as priority over the prom kids.
As it should be.
But I mean, if you came in the same day, they didn't have any. They had 2 tuxes. They both, the prom kid ordered it 4 months ahead, and you ordered yours last week. They would give it to you, the person getting married. That's what she told me. She's like, yeah, it's more important clientele. You can like talk a kid into getting whatever, but people who are getting married like have a specific thing. So
it's like they need what they need.
Yeah,
that is cool, but it makes sense. I mean, also too, because it's like you have to imagine that most of the kids coming in for prom, it's like that's their parents paying for it. It's like they're not the actual. I mean, yes, they are the client, but they're not the one who's paying. Like the people with weddings, it's like if they have a good experience, like that those people have money
right.
if they're about to just drop money on a wedding. You know what I mean? So
right.
It's like if you like.
I told my dad. I called him afterwards. I was like, I just want you to know I got fitted for my tux. Like he was after you. He was my first call. I just wanted to, I feel like that's fatherly discussion. And it's not like I've never been to a tailor before or done any of that, but I was just like, yeah, I figured I should call you and tell you that. And he was like, well, great. How much was it for the rental? And I was like, it was $270. And he was like, good Lord, $270. When I rented a tux for my prom, it was $25.
Jesus Christ.
He was like, it was $25. And then
You're like, yeah, well, times have changed.
shout out to Big Bill, because I do know that Bill dropped some coin for the wedding on his outfit. He dropped some. Kate's vaping, if you can't tell.
I'm sure he's probably going to look very nice.
Drop some coin.
Like, did he tell you how much he spent?
Yes. Or well, I don't know if yeah, he did tell me how much it was.
What?
I'll beep it out.
Tough.
Dollars.
Did he buy a suit or what did he get?
Tux.
So he bought a tux.
Bought a
for everybody.
tux, yeah. I rented the tux. Yeah, and everybody was like, why don't you just buy a suit and wear the suit? I was like, because it's our fucking wedding day. I want to wear a tuxedo. You know what I mean?
Well, I feel like also, too, it's like if you want to wear a tuxedo, it's like this is a great excuse to wear one. And it's like if you don't have many occasions in your life that like require a tuxedo or something, it's like nice to dress up every
I
now
wore a
and then.
tuxedo like every weekend for a very long time.
Well, then.
And I owned a tuxedo. I had a tuxedo. It was very nice. And but I haven't worn a tux since. And I was thinking, man, I want to do this right. I want to look at our wedding pictures, because where we're getting married is like very fancy, and I don't want to wear a suit. I want to wear a tux. I want to have like a classic look.
Hopefully I don't look underdressed compared to everybody.
No,
fucking-
babe. You
in
look
these
great.
fancy tuxes.
I'm really
and
excited
suits
to.
and
I'm
shit.
really excited to see you dress.
Oh God. What if you're like, it's
I'm really excited.
ugly?
I'm really excited to see you dressed all wadded up on the floor of
Oh
our
my
Paris hotel room.
Stop.
Wedding night. Kate and I are gonna finally have sex on our wedding night.
For the first time
The
ever.
first time ever.
But no, I hope you like it. I hope you're not like, ooh,
Babe, it's
you
gonna be
chose
beautiful.
that?
Here's what I'm imagining.
Okay.
White.
Yes.
That's it. What do we have for dinner tonight, Kate?
I don't know.
All right.
What do you want to have for dinner?
I don't know. I want to be done with the day. I'm still not feeling very good, and I can't breathe though. I can't breathe.
Scott hopped on the sofa.
Well, all right. Kate and I are gonna bounce. I'm ready to eat. I'm ready to be done with the podcast. I'm ready to be done with my day. Yeah, I mean.
Yeah.
So, without further ado, enjoy your week. Be safe out there. Thank you for subscribing to the premium.
Try not to come across any sexual assaulters or serial killers.
Yeah, whatever you do.
Stay safe at the grocery store.
Yeah, if you have any stories about an encounter with a serial killer or someone who killed somebody, let us know. Send me a message on Instagram or something.
Yeah, or somebody like you later found out was like just
Yeah.
a total creep in some way.
If you went to school with somebody or whatever, we should totally.
I have one.
I know.
I can tell
So do
it.
I. We've already told it. You told it like a month ago.
Oh,
Yeah.
what was it?
It was your teacher, Predator.
No.
And then you told a story about somebody getting killed. I can't remember. What was it?
No, can I tell it right now?
Yeah.
When I was 17, I got arrested because I was smoking pot, and it was like a whole thing, and I had to get a lawyer involved. And so my family paid for this lawyer, and he was great. He got all my charges reduced. My life went on normally, whatever.
Yeah.
Then 3-4 years after it happened, we got a letter in the mail, and it was like, basically this person's being disbarred. Like, what do you want us to do with your files? We can either destroy them or we can have them sent to you. And so we just had them destroyed.
Okay.
But and then we were like, what the hell happened? So we looked it up, and he was going to jail because he got caught molesting his stepdaughter.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But I never got a creepy vibe from him, and I was 17 at the time. So, I mean, I was like, you think I would have been like prime age, but yeah, I didn't ever get a creepy vibe from him.
How old was his stepdaughter?
His stepdaughter was like, I think like 13 or 14.
Yeah, I like wonder what their relationship was like before it got like that.
Yeah.
Like, do you think it was like one of those groomed
I don't
type
know.
situations? Was he a good looking guy?
Yeah, he wasn't bad. Like,
That's
I don't. He
weird.
wasn't bad looking. Like,
That's
I don't
so
think.
weird.
I mean, I thought he was like old, but yeah, he wasn't like. Ugh.
Molesting his stepdaughter.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
as a lawyer.
here's the thing, and how do you not think there's going to be communication eventually at some point? That's the thing
And
that makes me.
as a lawyer, like being around that kind of, or you know, like seeing like what kind of stuff happens to people that get caught molesting kids and stuff.
Like, imagine if I mug somebody randomly.
Yeah.
Whatever. It's like, I might not run into him again, but if you mug somebody in your house,
Right.
you got to think that's going
and probably on a continual basis.
You mug them every day after school.
Like you would have to think that after a certain point, yeah, like it's gonna come.
Like
come
somebody's
to
gonna
light.
find out. Fuck, dude.
But yeah, that was wild. That was probably, yeah. We were all just like, what?
All right, guys. So on that note, on that fun note, we're
Yeah.
gonna go, and Kate's gonna prepare me a delicious dinner. I'm very excited about.
No, I'm not. It is literally
It's
8:15.
it's a late night podcast for us today. Very late. We were gonna do this early, and then we both had things to do,
Got
and
busy.
it was annoying. We just pushed it back like a half hour. We could have been done by now. We could have been done at 7:45.
We could have been eating
We could have been already eating.
delicious food at this exact moment.
Yeah. Okay. Everybody have a good week.
Goodbye.
Third grade was fucked up, but fourth grade I lucked up. Found out that all the fat out girls were dumb sluts. Fifth grade was even worse. Found my teacher had a purse, stole her birth control, and then she had her second and her first. Sixth grade came around, I was a punk on playing grounds until I threw a brick at Rick that cracked his skull and laid him out. So by the seventh grade, I thought that I was hard as shit. Ran up on the little bus, punched all the retarded kids. Granny got mad because my teacher went and called the bitch. She threw away my 64 and broke all of the cartridges. Fucking cunt. Now I can't do shit but watch the partridges and shoot at unsuspecting dogs to fix my sloppy marksmanship. And don't be expecting me to get all your dirty laundry did. I'll finish that the second that you tell me who my father is. Grandma, what you doing with that fucking hockey stick? Why you running towards me with that devil grin? Stop it, bitch. Cause I'd rather it be stick up than stand down. I ain't trying to go from hands up to handouts. Funny how I went from stand up to stand out. Cause everything I was made me what I am now.